Hi YouTube, it's Kia of Kia Comments and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be reviewing debut novel by Naomi Jackson, The Star Side of Bird Hill, which is behind me to my right. Naomi Jackson was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York by West Indian parents. Caribbean to the world! Sorry y'all, shout out to my region. Anyhow, she received a bachelor's degree from Williams College, an MA in creative writing from South Africa's University of Cape Town, and an MFA in creative writing from the world-renowned Iowa's Writers' Workshop. I was extremely excited when this book was published at the end of June and ordered it right away, read it right away, and in a few words, the way that I would sum up the reading experience of this book and my feelings on Naomi Jackson as a Caribbean writer is that she's the real deal, y'all. The real deal. She got it like that. In The Star Side of Bird Hill, readers follow two sisters, Phaedra, 10, and Dion, 16, as they spend the summer in the small town of Bird Hill with their grandmother, Hyacinth. Bird Hill is located on the island of Barbados, and for those of you who don't know or who do know, that is where Rihanna comes from. Yes, but that is not the island's claim to fame. Well, not the only claim to fame. No shade, Riri. Love ya sometimes. But there are other things that the island is known for. Owen Arthur. And now, Naomi Jackson. The reason for Phaedra and Dion being in Barbados during the summer with their grandmother is because their mother, who has raised them in Brooklyn, New York, has fallen into a very deep depression. Their mother is trying to get herself back together, or so she says, and has sent the girls to spend some time with their grandmother as she looks for a job and as she looks for a new place in the city. While the girls spend the summer with their grandmother, all three are forced to deal with a series of unrelenting, life-changing events. Phaedra, 10, is trying to find herself. She's never really felt located in the culture or the place of New York, and when she comes to Barbados, there's something that stirs within her. She spends time reviewing the history of her ancestors, the history of the culture, and the history of the place while in Barbados. Her sister, Dion, is the complete opposite. While in Barbados, she is deeply resentful for the community and the support shown to her by her grandmother. She's used to being a city girl in Brooklyn who has had to fend for herself and for her sister and doesn't really trust the care and how the care manifests itself from the Bayesian community. Hyacinth grapples with the fact that these two granddaughters have been put in her care and she does not exactly know how to handle Dion's resentment and Phaedra's need to be grounded in her culture and her relatives. She also is grappling with the fact that she, as a mother, may not have provided her daughter with enough support that she needed when she lived in Barbados. So now, through these girls, Hyacinth is given a chance to reconcile what she may or may not have done with her daughter, and she is given a chance to put to rest any bad feelings between herself and her granddaughters. It is really quite a moving piece of work, and the thing that I loved about it was that even though we get these three images of these three women, or these three visuals of these three women in very different stages of their life, it's a coming of age novel for all three women. Hyacinth in her old age, Dion in her teens, and Phaedra in her adolescence. Aside from rendering moving and believable characters, the themes of abandonment and survival/coping that Naomi Jackson puts forward in this novel are really complicated and very well crafted. She looks at the difference in how abandonment can affect her characters, how Hyacinth though she did support her daughter, also abandoned her daughter, and how Phaedra and Dion, her granddaughters, feel abandoned not only by their mother as well as their father, but also by Hyacinth herself. There's a section in the novel where Dion asks Hyacinth, "Where were you when my mother needed you for the 16 years of my life? Now you want to come into my life and you want to have authority to tell me what to do and how I should take care of myself, but where were you?" Watching these women navigate the waters of abandonment and try and figure out who they are, how they are, and come to the understanding that coping is no way to live in the world. Surviving is not really something that you have to do to live in the world, and support is what you really need to get through, was very beautifully done. I found that Naomi Jackson didn't push her themes down the throat of the readers, but they were there all the same. If you are looking for how to craft a novel based on theme work, and if you're looking at how to craft a novel through the rendition of characters, this is a novel that you should definitely check out. If you like the works of Isabel Allende, Cristina Garcia, Nelly Rosario, Dolan Perkins Valdez, then Naomi Jackson's debut novel is for you. Also, if you like works that deal with strong matriarchal lines, this is a book that you should check out. That's it. That's all. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Like if this review was informative for you. Leave any comments in the comment box below, letting me know what you thought of the review and what it is that you think I should be reading. Keep reading, keep writing, keep reviewing. Bye now.